Hello and welcome to another opportunity to attract the man of your dreams, and today, welcome to the opportunity to get your man back. No matter if you want to get your husband back, or if you want to get your boyfriend back, or if you've already broken up with him or he has already broken up with you, if you want to get your ex-husband back or your ex-boyfriend back. Today I want to show you step by step what you have to do in order to get him back. But I have to warn you, the first 2 points that I will share with you won't be something where you say, yes, yoo-hoo, I want to do that. It will most likely rather be, do I really have to do that? No, it was his mistake. It was all his mistake. I want you to imagine, even though right now you might be thinking that it's all his fault and he was the one who messed everything up, and maybe, just maybe, he also made some really bad mistakes. I don't want to deny that. I mean, I don't know your personal situation. I don't know what exactly happened in your life and in your relationship. If you want to share that with me and you want me to help you to get over him and you want me to help you to get him back by sharing everything I need to know about your personal situation and your relationship, then you can of course do that by going to gethimkeephim.com/recovery if you want to book a breakup and divorce recovery coaching session, or you can also simply go to gethimkeephim.com/coaching to find out more about the different coaching sessions that I offer. I'm happy to help you. I'm passionate about helping you, and then you can also share with me everything I need to know about your situation and about the man that you want to get back. But today I want to give you a step-by-step breakdown of the individual steps that you can take if you want to get him back in a general sense. Maybe you have to adjust some of these steps or change them a little bit and adjust them to your own personal situation, but in general, this is the step-by-step guide that worked for a lot of my clients. The first thing you have to do, and that's also something that most people in general, it's not just true for women, men and women are not really willing to do that in a relationship, and that's to change the one thing that you think has pushed him away, and at the same time also have the willingness to change your relationship with yourself and the willingness to do everything that's necessary to change your relationship with this man. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that when we are in a situation as human beings, when a relationship ends and we want to get this other person back, we often protect ourselves by saying that it's their fault. In your case, it would be, it's the man's fault, it's his fault, he made this wrong, he did this mistake, if he had only done this. And that's a completely natural reaction. I don't deny that all human beings, or let's say almost all human beings, have that. There are also a lot of men out there who would say after a breakup, it's her fault, she made the mistakes, and I'm the victim. However, if you want to get him back, you have to get over this victim mentality. And I'm sharing this with you right now because I truly want to help you. I know that I'm risking you not liking me anymore because you might say, no, Sebastian, I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. I'm not in this mentality. Really ask yourself if you blame him for everything, or if there are also some things that you might have done wrong, or at least even if he has done 90% of the mistakes and you just made 10% of the mistakes. How can you change these 10%? What can you do in order to improve the relationship, and what can you do in order to get him back? Because when you really think about it in a logical way, if something has pushed him away, no matter if that's logical or not, maybe he's acting from a place of trauma. Maybe he has been traumatized by an ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, or maybe he has been traumatized by his parents. I mean, a lot of men nowadays run around with unresolved trauma because they hear from a young age, oh, man up, boys don't cry, you don't talk about your feelings. Women are way better at healing their trauma and healing their emotional issues than men. I wholeheartedly admit that as a man, that's the truth. For me, it also took a very long time to heal my trauma, and maybe he's acting from that place. So it doesn't mean that what he's going through or the reason why you pushed him away is logical in any sense. Maybe it's just an emotional reaction from his side, but ask yourself what might have pushed him away, and then in order to attract him again, do the complete opposite, because what pushes him away won't pull him towards you again. But when something pushes him away, and you do the complete opposite, then it's very likely that you will be able to pull him into your life again. And at the same time, you then have to get over the need to need him back. and attract him with your non-neediness. There's nothing wrong with wanting this man back. Nothing wrong at all. That's why you're listening to this episode. But when you need him back, when you need him in your life, when you can't live without him, or at least you think you can't live without him, then we are swimming in dangerous waters. And that's also why I offer breakup recovery coaching sessions, because I want you to first get over the need to have him in your life, get over this neediness which pushes him even more away, and then at the same time attract him after you've gotten over him with another energy, because you can only attract this man into your life, or let's say re-attract this man into your life, once you have gotten over this neediness and over this need of having in your life. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but the best example I can give you is if you, for example, meet a guy and in the beginning you think, hey, he's really handsome, he looks interesting, but then he's the most needy guy you've ever met. You will lose attraction pretty fast, right? And a very similar thing happens to men. So you can only attract him if you are not needy, but you can only be not needy once you've gotten over him. And that's why if you want to work with me on getting over him so that you can then eventually re-attract him again, then you can go to gethimkeephim.com/recovery. And please avoid the number one mistake that so many women make when it comes to getting a man back. It always backfires, and I know for a fact that many other dating coaches recommend you to do that, but it does not work this way. It just doesn't work this way. The worst mistake you could make is to make him jealous with another man. And I know that what I'm going to say right now is very politically incorrect, but as I always say, I'm more passionate about helping you than about you liking me. I don't just want to tell you what you want to hear. I want to tell you what really works and what you can use in a practical way. And the number one mistake that women make, and I've experienced that with a lot of my coaching clients, who lost men, who lost their ex-boyfriends, who lost their ex-husbands, because they thought that making them jealous with another man is a good idea. But it's never a good idea. Yes, women are biologically programmed to choose men who have options. That's why you are more attracted to a man who's successful, to a man who's famous, than to a man who has nothing achieved in his life. That's biology, and that's okay. I want you to date successful men. I want you to date men who have options, who then decide to date you, who then decide to commit to you. Men don't have this sense. A man will never consider you more attractive if he sees you with another man. In fact, the opposite is true. He will move on. And this is a situation that made so many of my Skype coaching clients suffer before they started working with me, because they listened to other dating coaches who told them, oh, just go out with a more handsome man and he will want you back. No, he will move on. Men don't respond to that in the same way. When a man sees that, his initial and biological response is, she has a new man, I'm gonna move on. I promise you, it will not work if you go down this road. And you might not want to hear this right now, and you might even get angry at me for saying that men and women don't choose the same things, but hey, that's biology, that's how it is. And no matter how much social constructing and social conditioning there is in the world, it doesn't change anything about the biological fact. You are not attracted to the same thing that a man is attracted to, and men don't respond to the same things that you respond to. That's completely normal. It should be normal, but apparently in our society it's not normal anymore. But hey, if you rather believe what society tells you nowadays, that men and women respond to the exact same thing, then you can try it out, but then please don't complain to me when you've lost your ex-husband or ex-boyfriend forever. I would give you the advice, and that's why I'm saying it over and over again, because it's so important for me. Do not try to make your man jealous by dating another guy. It will backfire. Instead, make him feel so good when he's with you. When you're meeting him, make him feel so good by taking him down memory lane, by reminding him of how amazing the relationship was with you. So whenever you meet him, whenever you talk to him, talk about the good old times. Always trigger these positive emotions in him. Give him the feeling that the time with you was so incredibly amazing that he never wants to have another woman again. If you do that, and if you at the same time also show your emotions and show him how much you miss these times when you're talking about them, That's what allows you to bond with him again. Not dating some other dude, but that's what allows you to reconnect with him, to bond with him again, and to make him miss you so goddamn much. Because when you talk about the first kiss you had with him, when you talk about the most romantic holiday experience that you had together, all these positive emotions for him will come up again. And that's when he won't be able to stop thinking about you. And if you then at the same time combine this with the psychological techniques that you discover in a very special program, then you will get him back so easily. And if you want to find out more about this program, then you can go to gethimkeephim.com/x. That's gethimkeephim.com/x, written EX. Or you simply click on the first link in the description to find out more about this program. But even if for some reason you decide to not invest this program, which is of course your choice, always remember, making him jealous by dating another guy will backfire, and the way to reconnect with him, the way to make him bond to you again, the way to make him miss you so much is to trigger the positive emotions that he has already experienced in the past with you, by talking about past events that are positive, by sharing the memories with him, by taking him down memory lane, and then by at the same time communicating that you feel the same way. And then when you're meeting him in person and you're both getting emotional while you are talking about these past experiences, and while you are then fantasizing about experiencing the same thing again in the future, that's the perfect moment to get closer and to then eventually go in for the kiss. And that's how you get your man back. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.